If no one dies in the first 10-second fight, we win. And then we're all like, yeah, I agree. I thought Blabber, love to go in first. Blabber goes in first. I'm like, bro, like, what's wrong with you, you know?
I'll start with this question because I always start with this question, or I always end with this question, but we're already on food. What's your favorite burger joint in NA? The Koreans have like a pretty strict preference.
It depends if you want to go expensive or not. But Shake Shack.
Okay. Is Shake Shack on the expensive side or not expensive side?
Expensive side.
Okay.
Especially if you want delivery, it's like really expensive.
It is.
So I'm like, okay, I mean, sure, I have money, right? Like, it's no secret. Pros have no rent. They have no power. No like price. I mean, no expenses for anything besides food. Yeah. So I can buy it, but it still feels bad, you know. But it's unrivaled. Their fries are unrivaled. Like the crinkle cut fries.
It's really good.
It's not even close.
It's really good.
And if not, then we have McD's like 5 minutes from our house.
Okay.
So that's when I asked Johnny, our manager, Johnny, you drive? It's like, fuck yeah. EMENES, get in the back, Blabber in the back, and we're going. We're going to McD's, we're like, I want this, and this, and they're like, that's all? Oh, it's not all.
That's just for me. Yeah. McDonald's now enters the chat. We didn't have a McDonald's vote before. I think EMENES picked 5 Guys. Nuke Duck yesterday said Jack in the Box, dude.
Jesus.
It's disgusting.
Uncultured.
Yes.
He's new to America, though. So he doesn't know what's good.
He doesn't know yet, yeah.
But I will say, main chick, hot chick is pretty good if you're going for the hard attack combo.
It is.
Like the you can't fucking breathe combo.
Yeah.
You know? They have the fries with this.
Oh my gosh, the orange sauce?
Yeah, dude. It's, the MC sauce.
Yeah.
It's unrivaled.
Yeah, it is.
And they have like the spice on it.
Very good.
That shit is weak.
It's very good.
But I eat it and I just feel like I want to die afterwards.
Yeah, it's the reason why I play sports soccer, because I eat that and then I have to go run it off.
I miss soccer, bro.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Just so you can't do it? No more back-to-backs with workout?
I can, but it's like we work out at like 3 p.m. now. And if the workout's kind of hard that day, I feel like if I go soccer, I just can't fucking...
Then don't work out that day. Is it a team workout?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a mandatory between the scrim blocks. So we scrim like 12 to 3.
Yeah.
Then we have a 2-hour break.
Yeah.
But we have a workout for like 45 minutes into like shower, eat, and then we play a second block of scrims. So it's like team activity as well as like that's the other thing.
I might be getting him in trouble, but what is Mithy doing in between, right? Because
working out.
So then I will say, Mithy is doing the 2-a-days then. Mithy's coming to esports soccer.
I'm saying, when our coach or our trainer says, okay guys, pick up some dumbbells and we're doing curl and push press, I'm like, okay, 25s. Mithy, 10s. And I'm there like, let's fucking go, I'm getting huge, bro. I think Mithy's like, yoink. It's like, The thing is, when Jack is not there, people are slacking. But the thing is, like, Jack used to be there for the morning workouts, but now we're working in the middle of the day because of the new scrim format. Like the 3-game break, 3-game. Whereas before we had 5 games straight, so we had a morning workout.
Yeah.
But then now Jack isn't there, so people are getting a bit slacky.
But you're not.
No, I'm going hard, bro. I need to go hard because I eat too much shit food, like Shake Shack and Main Chick.
Okay, I was like, are you the new Jack, or did Jack yell at you once?
Dude, Jack is actually like really both strong and like not athletic, like fast, or like what is it? Like he's good condition-wise. Like he can run. He's
in good shape.
He can row. Yeah, he's in good shape.
Yeah.
So like when Jack is there, he always egos on us. Goes to the rower, like fucking whole machine is shaking. You know, I'm like, chill, bro. Goes to the bike, goes like over the limit of the bike's. Like it can't count how hard he's going. I'm like, okay, bro.
Who is the most in shape on your team then?
It depends on for what, right? Like for running, it's probably like Blabber. But for like strength, I mean Fudge is like obviously 4 times Blabber size, right? So hopefully he's stronger. But Fudge like deadlifts 250 or something like that.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So like Fudge is huge in that regard. I'm a little bit in between. I'm like not as strong as Fudge is, but I'm like I can probably run better than Fudge.
Yeah.
We have like a stairs day, what we used to have. We like walk for 10 minutes to like the staircase. It's like 35, 40 stairs. We just run up and down a couple times.
You know what I love?
It's merciless.
You guys sound like different classes in like a adventure game.
Sort of, yeah.
You got the warrior, you know?
You choose Blabber, like stamina, agility, kind of thing.
You're the all-arounder, right?
Fudge. yeah. I'm like sort of like Jack, yeah.
When it comes to...
Yeah, Jack was like overpowered. Like you can only choose him if you have like the Ultra Deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Jack is fast, strong, huge.
Oh, like the pre-order?
Yeah.
Jack's the pre-order
the DLC or something, I don't know.
When it comes to... You brought up AllPro. You brought up AllPro voting and whatnot.
Just MVP.
obviously gone through this so many times. What do you value? When you look at a player, what do you value for that kind of thing? Because we always have the conversation, best player or most valuable player. All-Pro kind of doesn't fit in one of those two. How do you about it?
It's hard to differentiate between the very best player in the league and then someone who is just more valuable to their team.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes you can replace the best player in the league with someone who's second best, and that team might still be the best team.
That's right. It's almost like if you had a great AD carry that's been there for such a long time, and then you import a European AD carry behind him who was pretty good and now is playing on the academy team.
Yeah, I guess so. That could be a scenario. Yeah,
right.
Very specific. I think personally, MVP is a middle thing, but I think the most valuable part is more important than the best player part. So like, if a team you look at the team, right, and you think, if they remove this player right now, are they first place? No. They're a fucking joke. They're like a 4th, 5th best placement. It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like if C9 had
the best player,
if C9 had, let's say, Prince the Berserker, would they be first place? Maybe. I mean, it's possible, right? Like, I think most people think it's like Prince Berserker are here, and then it's like next tier.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
If it's like, okay, you play Zven with Gorgie, are they first place? Possible. They could. I can see it working.
Yeah.
So that excludes you from MVP, I think.
I see.
But then. Also, it's an 18-game split as well.
Yeah.
And some people have no bad games. Prince has had one bad game this whole split, I think, which was yesterday against TL. And then it's like, who's the most important player in FlagQuest? Not Impact, not their supports.
You brought up Spica.
Yeah, not Malin, I think.
Yeah.
Spica is the playmaker for all their plays.
Yeah.
All of them. And they had like huge comeback plays against 100 Thieves. They had a terrible draft. He had this like the canyon flank. It's like a really deep flank where he goes whole way around the whole map and flanks a mid flank and he kills them all. I'm like, yeah, that's a guy who makes magic happen when they're behind, right? He's obviously like the main playmaker in their team, which is common when both Ayla and Winston are like not rookies, but sort of new to the game.
Newer, yeah.
And they're more of it on the enchanter side, like I am with Blabber as well. So it makes sense that Spica is the most important player in that team. Yeah. That's why I mentioned him. And then look at other teams like EG, like they have good players, like Inspired's playing really well, Wolfen's playing well as always, but like they aren't really like MVP. They're just playing good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They aren't like completely dominant every game.
Well, and that's what I wanted to get because you're like, these guys, and you throw out some names, but
if it was all-pro, put easy.
Thinking behind it.
Yeah, I put Vulcan up there, no problem. But MVP, I don't know.
You brought up a point that was one of our questions from our Cloud9 friends watching on the Discord. You're in the Enchanter meta, but not so much today. You got to play Annie. You got to engage. They clumped up for you too. You had a nice one right in the mid lane. What was that like?
Funny part is like before the game, I was saying we have more damage, like DPS. They have like full burst, Rakan ult, Lee Sin kick, Akali ult, Cho'Gath ult. If no one dies in the first 10-second fight, we win. And we were all like, yeah, I agree. I thought Blabber, love to go in first. Blabber goes in first. I'm like, bro, like what's wrong with you? We have range, we have more poke, we have like more sustain, everything. He's like, yeah, I'm going in. I'm griefing. Okay, no problem. And then I was like not sure if I should go in 45.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of spells on him and they're clumped. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go.
Yeah.
I hope my team has spells,
Yeah.
I think if I went like a second earlier, it was perfect. But I was hesitating a little bit.
Team has spells, all right. That's the level of
I hope they have Syndra QE, EMENES doesn't say I have QE in 4 seconds on Syndra.
Yeah.
So I'm just fucking hoping he has it.
Yeah. That's really good though in terms of like the level of communication because everyone always says, we're working on comms. The Koreans are like,
it's hard with EMENES. It's hard for him to like on a stage game to communicate in English while he's playing.
Yeah.
So it's often like very simple things like, can you come mid? Can you help? Can you ward? Something. Not a lot like, can you go here so I can do this flank and I have Q4 and Q in 4 seconds and then There's no like explained situations. Just can you this?
Could you tell that it? Because for us watching at home, it felt like TL didn't know that Syndra executes now.
I didn't know either.
Okay, yeah, because Cho'Gath got popped, Core JJ got popped. Flower said it on the broadcast. He was like, it's this one, now it executes. And we're like, how smart, Cloud9 picked it, EMENES must have known.
Well, they knew about that for sure.
COPIUM. We're so doomed.
I mean, I'm sure the people that need to know.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter for me if my Syndra does more damage or less damage. Like, I know if I flash in and I stun people in his range, he'll press QE and some will die.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. That's right.
If not, then just fucking bad draft.
Last thing going into it, you got Super Week left. FlyQuest on the table.
Fly, CLG,
and Immortals, I think.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
What did you learn from this week of matches, and then what do you want to learn from your last week going into Super Week?
We did the same draft 3 games in a row now, At first, it was like, you can kind of like brush it off because it's against Dignitas. We banned Giovanni because Santorin is a good Santorin player.
Yeah.
We did yesterday against EG.
Yeah.
And today, TL actually chose red side, which is really uncommon.
Yeah.
And we still did the same draft. Which means that TL probably had, in their draft meeting, they're probably like, yeah, they're gonna ban these 2 champions in this order, and then they're gonna pick this. So they have full info on us. We should probably not do that every game. It's kind of like, you can't get away with the same thing every single game. So that's one thing. And then, I think we're playing solid right now. I think we're playing a little bit slow once the mid game enters. Like there's a point where no Herald, no Dragon, all 3 out towers are down, and the only thing you can do is like pivot top tower tier 2, bot tier 2, or like some sort of like trap play. But we're not doing much in this time because we always outscale and we have dragons every game. Yeah. So we're like, we could just win the game for free by just waiting 5-10 minutes for Soul, because if we have Sion with Ocean Soul, the game's unlosable. Yeah. It just isn't losable. It's a burst comp, and we have more sustain than them, a tank. Yeah. Right? But I think we could play a little bit more aggressive, play deeper in the jungle. We tried one time to go top tower, we got a big chunk on it, and it's like a small engage, not a real engage. I call it ult and stuff. That's, I think, our biggest focus point.
They're like 16 to 20, 21.
Yeah, like the post, both Herald, post Dragon, no towers, like no auto towers are available. Do something in that time frame.
Well, that was something that you guys did in this last game. It was, you were constantly beating TL to the objective every time. Yeah. And they had no business getting in, no way getting in. When they tried, you were on top of it.
And that's fine, but it's just very slow. Yeah. Like playing on the Dragon on CD and nothing else, it's just slow. And I thought we could just, stomp a little bit harder, but we weren't that far ahead, I felt like. We were just ahead, not like mega far ahead. So I'm okay with us being a little like, not insecure, but like it's a little safe, I guess, because we're winning no matter what. Yeah. The analogy I always like is the Max Waldo L's analogy, is a gun to your head analogy. If you have a gun to your head in this game, you have to win to not get shot in the head. What do? Yeah. I play it safe. Yeah. I just do dragons on CD and I just enjoy it. I win the game 10 minutes slower, but I win the game every time. I could go top tower and just, they have a deep flank ward, someone behind us, and Rakan comes flashing out of the bush, and the game is a fiesta now. Yeah. So yeah, just gun to your head, you play for the Ocean Soul and you win. Well, a win's a win. It feels pretty great. And we could probably keep doing this for another like 30 minutes, so I'm going to let you go now. I appreciate it, but I'm going to let you go now. Johnny, you said you have you got another shoot you got to do, man. Yeah, I do. 5 hours, I heard. Yeah. Me, you. 5 hours? What can I say? They need someone like me to make sure you just get it done in 30 minutes and you can go back to lifting weights. Put it off like that, bro. I'm going hard, bro. Because you started laughing like first, man. In EMENES, the food is so good. Like you can order literally anything you want. Yeah. You can go anywhere and get anything you want. And it just happens to be that I like burgers, man. And that is like one of the things. And it's just not one of the best things. Yeah, it's so crazy. All right, man. Well, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win. Thanks for the insight, as always. And best of luck for the rest of the split. Yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday for soccer. Don't. Oh, I promise this time I come. No, one time. You guys heard it. All right. Get some cleats though. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll let you know if he actually shows up on Tuesday. See ya. Thank you, Discord fam. Hopefully that was good for you guys too. Zven, anything for the fans? No. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.